On the morning the neighborhood went quiet, Suzy woke up ready for the best play day ever. She finished breakfast, called for Bandit, and hurried outside.
Come on, Bandit. Let's see who's out first.
The street felt wrong. The swings were still. A jump rope lay across the sidewalk.
That's weird. Where is everybody?
Suzy crossed to a friend's house and found her asleep on the porch, hugging a brand new toy robot.
Hey, wake up. You can't sleep out here.
Suzy shook the chair gently. Her friend did not stir.
Rook.
Bandit jumped up, sniffed the robot, and sneezed.
Is it the toy?
A worried neighbor opened the door.
We've tried everything. She just won't wake up.
I'm going to check on the others.
House after house, it was the same. Kids slept on couches, porches, and lawns, all holding new toys.
This is not a regular nap.
Grown-ups whispered on sidewalks, frightened and confused.
Row.
Bandit kept sniffing the toys, whiskers twitching.
The toys. It has to be the toys. Come on, Bandit. We're borrowing one.
Suzy carefully carried a toy spaceship home to investigate. At home, Suzy set the spaceship on the kitchen table.
Okay, mystery toy, show us your secrets.
She turned it over. Something rattled inside like tiny seeds.
That should not be in there.
She lined up other borrowed toys beside it. A doll, a puzzle cube, a stuffed bear. Everyone had the same tag.
Sunny Bean Toy Factory, edge of town.
Bandit pawed at the stuffed bear, snagged a seam, and a few tiny shiny beans rolled onto the table. The beans gave off a faint magical glow.
Magic beans inside toys? That's bad.
Suzy leaned close without touching them.
If these made the kids sleep, somebody put them there on purpose.
She looked out at the silent block and knew this mystery was bigger than usual.
I need more than regular Suzy for this.
She took a steady breath and chose to become Catgirl Suzy. Her hearing sharpened. Her balance steadied. Her courage rose. When she opened her eyes, she was ready.
Morrow.
Bandit bounced in a happy circle.
Okay, partner. Sleeping kids, glowing beans, Sunny Bean Toy Factory. We're going to the factory, and we're waking everyone up.
Catgirl Suzy and Bandit moved along fences and rooftops, checking house after house. Every sleeping child had one of the newest toys from Sunny Bean.
Same factory every time. Good. That means we're close.
Then a delivery truck rolled onto the street with toy boxes in the back.
Aha. Maybe the driver's in on it.
She followed the truck fast, Bandit close behind. It stopped at the grocery store. The driver unloaded cereal and milk.
Oh, not evil, just breakfast.
Catgirl Suzy frowned at herself.
Wrong clue. I wasted time.
Bandit nudged her ankle and sniffed the wind.
Row.
The sweet, sleepy smell drifted from one direction only.
You're right. The trail goes to the factory.
They raced toward the edge of town. The Sunny Bean Toy Factory was closed and dark at the front, but lights flickered deep inside.
Somebody's still here.
Catgirl Suzy spotted a small open window near the roof.
That's our way in.
She climbed up with Bandit on her shoulder and slipped inside onto a metal walkway above silent machines. The factory smelled like plastic, cardboard, and the same sleepy beans. Tiny glowing spills dotted the floor below, leading deeper in. Catgirl Suzy and Bandit followed the trail past conveyors and stacks of boxed toys. Suddenly, Bandit slid onto a moving belt with a startled squeak.
Got you.
Catgirl Suzy leaped, scooped him up, and landed safely on a crate. Ahead stood a door marked Storage, glowing faintly around the edges.
Storage? Sure.
She eased it open. Inside was a secret lab. Shelves held jars of beans. Vats bubbled. A chart on the wall showed toys leading to sleeping kids.
So this is where the sleep came from.
Beside it was another paper, half covered, titled Antidote Idea.
There is a cure.
Before she could read more, Bandit's tail hit a metal scoop. Clang. Footsteps thundered in the hall.
Who's in my lab?
The bean maker rushed in with a canvas bag full of beans and froze at the sight of Catgirl Suzy and Bandit.
A child and a kitten?
I'm Catgirl Suzy. You put sleeping beans in the toys. All my friends are asleep because of you.
Children are so noisy. I only wanted some quiet.
Quiet isn't worth scaring everybody.
The bean maker twisted a knob. Conveyor belts roared on. Gates dropped. Beans began sliding toward a mixing vat.
Then you can sleep too.
Catgirl Suzy sprang onto the railings, dodging robot arms while Bandit ducked behind crates. As she moved, she spotted a locked cabinet near the workbench filled with bottles labeled Wake Up Mix.
Bandit, distraction.
Bandit dashed across the bench, knocking measuring spoons to the floor. The bean maker spun toward the noise. Catgirl Suzy dropped down, grabbed the keys, and opened the cabinet. She snatched the antidote notes and a few bright bottles just as the bean maker turned back.
Hey!
More beans poured toward the machines.
No more sleeping kids.
Catgirl Suzy yanked a red lever. The belts reversed, dumping the beans into a waste chute instead of the toy line. Bandit landed on another button, and every machine ground to a halt.
Row!
Nice work, partner.
With the lab finally still, Catgirl Suzy faced the bean maker.
You're going to help me finish the antidote, or every grown-up in town is hearing about this tonight.
The bean maker looked at the silent machines, then nodded.
Fine. No more sleepy toys.
Under Catgirl Suzy's watch, they mixed a soft golden antidote that shimmered gently. When the last drop was poured into spray bottles, Catgirl Suzy checked the notes twice.
This wakes kids gently. No tricks.
No tricks.
Catgirl Suzy warned the bean maker never to make sleeping beans again, then raced out with Bandit and a backpack full of antidote. As dawn neared, Catgirl Suzy and Bandit went house to house with grateful grown-ups. A soft spray on each toy, a gentle mist for each sleeping child. One by one, kids yawned, blinked, and sat up.
You're awake. You're really awake.
Laughter and happy questions replaced the eerie silence. Later that afternoon, everyone gathered at the park where a cart piled high with ice cream waited.
This is for our heroes, Catgirl Suzy and Bandit.
The kids cheered and lifted their cones.
Thank you, Catgirl Suzy. Thank you, Bandit.
Row.
Catgirl Suzy finally let herself feel tired and proud. As the sky turned peach, she eased back from Catgirl to regular Suzy, still brave and still ready.
Come on, Bandit. If this neighborhood ever gets too quiet again, we'll know it's mystery time.
Bandit bumped his head against her chin. And in the cozy, noisy neighborhood, the kids laughed, played, and ate ice cream long into the evening, wide awake at last.
Morning's done, the day is one. Sun against it, and everything's